This house had a pool in the garage. Yes, a pool in the garage. But we didn't just renovate this house, we wrecked it. Curious why? Let's dive in. This house used to have a pool inside of the garage.
I feel like it could be my dream house because I always wanted a pool in San Francisco, but I don't know if I want a pool in the garage. I want it like in the patio, in the garden, although this area doesn't get a lot of sun, so I don't know if it will be a good area for a pool.
Yes, so this house has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, an amazing expansive backyard, and we did quite a few updates to it.
Okay, the first time I came to this house, this door was closed and it said, stay out. Why?
I mean, honestly, it was probably one of their kids' rooms because you know how you are when you're a kid. You want your parents to stay out, you want your little brother or your little sister to stay out. But when we first came in here, this room needed some major TLC. It had carpeting, it had really low lighting. The walls were all these different colors. I mean, literally every color of the rainbow, you saw it in this room. So what we decided to do is we turned it into a guest bedroom. It is like essentially like a really great in-law suite. Or if you have an older child, it's the perfect area because you have a homework zone behind me. You have an amazing size guest bedroom right here, and it's slightly removed from the rest of the house, so it does offer quite a bit of privacy. So what we did in here is, of course, we painted out all the walls, the ceilings, we ripped up that old, gross, nasty carpet, added in some new luxury vinyl plank flooring, and to top it all off, we updated the lighting.
Well, one of the things I really love about this room is that it's in the first floor. It has, as you said, this area here that could be for work, office space, but then you also can go to the patio from here.
Absolutely.
So let's see the patio. You want to show me what you did?
Yeah. So do you remember how this yard looked before?
No, actually, because it was like a rainforest, you couldn't even see there.
That's absolutely part of the backyard. We didn't even know that it extended past this little area here. Once we started tearing out all of the trees and the dead bushes and everything that was overgrown, we literally gained at least, I would say, 3 times the actual lot size that we had.
So now I have a question, because you probably had a budget for this, and then when you realized it was this big, what happened to that budget?
Well, we blew that budget. We started with a garage pool that made no sense, and we had a patio with no pool that seemed forgotten. Now, it's a whole new world.
Now my question is, what can they do with this huge area?
Well, now that we've literally taken out the dead, overgrown forest back here, the possibilities are pretty endless. I mean, you can add in a playground for the kids. You could add in a guest house. You know, the one thing that you can't do, ADU, because with an ADU, you need to have a private entrance. And unfortunately, the complete width of the property, the house takes that up. So, no private entrance, no ADU.
Well, this is cool.
Right? I mean, the transformation in this area is truly monumental. We decided to paint out all the walls and the ceilings just like we did downstairs to Chantilly Lace by Benjamin Moore, one of my favorites. And we replaced all of the floors with this amazing luxury vinyl plank. One of the things that you might be wondering is, why did we not smooth out the drywall and the texture on the wall? And the big reason for that is it's just part of the character. You know, the other big thing that we added into this room is recessed lighting, because the big reason why we wanted to do that is every family lives different. Every couple lives different. Everyone lives differently. And with us putting in this recessed lighting, it gives anybody the option to truly utilize this space in their exact way they want to. So welcome to our brand new kitchen.
Wow.
So I don't know if you remember the before of this kitchen, but to say it had a glow up is the understatement of the century. In here, we decided to just take out all of the old cabinetry because sometimes, you know, they just can't be saved. And the other big thing that we did here is we completely redesigned the actual layout. You know, before it was stove, and right beside the stove was the refrigerator. And there just wasn't enough room if anybody actually wanted to cook a meal. Set a spoon down, set a pot down. This is an oven. Not something that you and I use a lot in our own home,
No.
but we do use the microwave that's above it. So the big thing for us in here is layout, continuity. How can we make this a kitchen that's truly functional and usable for everyone? We kept the sink in the same place because to move the plumbing can get really pricey. But what we did is we brought the fridge from this side over to this side. So that way you have ample space on both sides, and we were able to extend out the countertops on this area, so you truly have a great place to prep.
There is no room here for an island or a peninsula, right?
No, I don't think this kitchen really has the space for an island or a peninsula. And to be honest, with the amount of countertop space you have right now, I don't know if it's really necessary.
But we do have a table and a space for a table, and you have like a view too.
Yes, you have a table, so it's a nice eat-in kitchen.
Okay, this is cool. It's very playful.
Very playful, and as you can tell, we are in the kids' room at this house. In this room, we wanted it to be fun, we wanted it to be vibrant, and we wanted it to be youthful. So we painted out the rooms to stay consistent with all of our other rooms. We updated the flooring, updated the lighting, but then the thing that we did the most was we updated the absolute fun.
And the award goes to Kai Hill Design. These are my favorite when you're using in the stagings just because the leather is very cool, and I feel like they look cool when you put it in a bedroom, right?
Absolutely, and what better bedroom to put them in is the primary bedroom. In this bedroom, you've got views of the ocean, you have an amazing walkout deck. You know, this is one of the largest rooms in the house, so you're able to fit a really great king-size bed. In here, we updated the painting, we updated the lighting, and we updated the flooring. So now this home has the exact same flooring all the way throughout. When we first started, it had, I would say, about 5 to 6 different types of flooring. And the other thing that we did that I need to mention is this house had a very unique bathroom on this level. And by unique, I mean it needed a little bit of help. So what we did as a cost-saving measure is we epoxied out all of the tile in there to just a nice clean white, and we added a new vanity, a new mirror, and some new lighting in there as well. Okay, so let's get to the real story, the garage. When we took on this project, we weren't even sure if we were gonna finish on time. But now, was it worth it? See for yourself.
Whoa, okay, so this is the place where the pool used to be, in the garage. And now my question is, how many days did it take them to like demo out all this area? Because it was a huge pool.
Well, it actually took them roughly 2 to 3 days working full 8-hour days to get this pool out of here, because there literally was only 2 feet of space from the top of the pool so that they could work inside the pool. It was pretty bananas.
I mean, because how many people do you think can fit in that pool when it was here? Because it was like super big.
I would say easily like 8 to 10.
So you think it was a pool for kids or it was more like for adults?
Definitely adults.
Like sexy time adults? I don't know, I'm just asking questions, like what kind of food was this?
I don't know. This wasn't just a renovation, it was a race against time. And we didn't just finish, we transformed.
Okay, what was your favorite part of the house?
I would have to say, honestly, my favorite part of the house was being able to help our clients sell their childhood home at a maximum return on their investment so they can have, the next chapter in their lives. I think for me, that was our best part.
And also a max return on investment then.
They ended up seeing 7x of their actual investment in the return. Another job well done, and it's time for us to move on to the next project.